Hello, yogis, and welcome to Yin Yoga bedtime class with me, Matt. And today we're going to be just diving into a quick sequence to unwind after a long day right before bed. So, for today's class, all you're going to need is a bolster and two blocks, and we're going to start by making a ramp like this, turning away from it, placing the base of the bolster at your low back here, and we're gonna bring the sole of our feet together, allowing our knees to freely hang loose here as we lower ourselves down onto the ramp, bringing the back of our hands on the floor and allowing our knees to fall down with gravity here. So I always like, after a long day of work, to slow down my nervous system and just transition into rest and recovery mode. So today's class will be about just that. So get comfortable, close your eyes, and start breathing deeply in and out through the nose as you feel that sense of calm and peace navigating through your body more and more. So just appreciating the silence and the peace that this class is providing to you guys today after a long day of work, being around maybe a lot of people, a lot of noise. It always feels good to go and tap into the opposite energy, which is what the Yin stands for. And very slowly we can grab our knees, close our legs, placing our hands on the floor. I'm going to invite you to push yourself up and extending your legs in front of you very slowly. And from here you can open the flesh of your glutes on both sides. And then you can bring the bolster around, maybe placing it in between your thighs and bringing a block on top for support. So standing tall here, you're gonna take one big inhale, and on the exhale you can curve your spine, bring the chin to the chest. You can bring your forehead to touch the block here and play with various settings for support. As you just reach and try to grab your toes here. If that doesn't work, you can just rest your hands on your ankle, just enjoying how this feels behind your legs, feeling the opening in between your vertebrae. You might be able to take the block off as you settle into this more and more. Bring your forehead to the bolster. And just keep breathing deeply in and out through the nose. And that was beautiful. We can release and come back up to the seated position. We can move the bolster aside for now, and the other block as well. So we're just gonna walk our legs back behind ourselves here, coming onto all fours. And from here, with our toes stuck, we're just gonna push through our hands, moving our hips up, going into downward facing dog here. Just stretching the spine. You can keep a slight bend in your knees. And from here, we're going to come back onto all fours, bringing the left knee behind the left wrist, extending the right leg back. And you can use the right hand here, grabbing the left ankle to move the left shin forward towards the front of your yoga mat. So from here, just allow the left glute to open up, as there might be a lot of tension here right now. Some of you might want to grab a block, place it underneath the left glute for support, if that helps you. So reconnecting with your breath here, big inhale. Exhale, we're going to lower ourselves down onto our forearms. So just settle into this beautiful position. And let's just relax here. So that was great. We can push ourselves back up here. And then we're going to free that left leg back into all four, tucking your toes, pushing through your arms, lifting your hips up, downward facing dog. Just enjoying how this feels again. Taking a few breaths in this position. And then coming back down, the right knee can come behind the right wrist, extending the left leg, and then using your left hand to move the right shin forward. Just setting yourself up here, allowing the right glute to open up. Connecting with your breath. And when you're ready, big inhale. Exhale, lowering yourselves down onto your forearms here. And just finding stillness. Beautiful. Let's come out of this position, pushing ourselves up, freeing the right leg, and then again, tucking your toes here, pushing through your hands, downward facing dog. And coming back down, I'm going to invite you to grab the bolster here in a block, and we're just going to make just a small ramp, bringing the knees to both sides of the bolster, touching your big toes together behind your glutes. We're just going to sit down on our heels, lengthening the spine. Big inhale. Exhale, walking our hands forward. We're just going to be hugging the bolster here. It feels really good. Very relaxed child pose, which feels good for the low back, the hips here. And we're going to be pushing ourselves up here. We can move the bolster aside and the block as well. We won't be needing that anymore. So coming to the center of your mat, we're going to cross your ankles behind your glutes, and we're going to be rolling back down, extending our legs in front of us, and coming all the way down onto our backs here. So with our arms, we're just going to cactus them up here, just like I'm doing, and then we're going to bend our knees 90-degree angle, and then shift them to the right. And if you want, you can place the right hand just on top of the left knee here for a beautiful reclined twist, which always unwinds the low back and feels amazing. So let's just enjoy this. And we can release the twist, bringing our knees back to the center here, placing them on the floor. I'm going to invite you to just do a windshield wiper motion like this with your knees, which always feels so good after this twist. And then again, doing the cactus with your arms, knees coming in. We're just going to shift our hips to the right a bit, and then allowing them to fall to the left. So going into reclined twist on the other side. Reconnecting with your breath. And just noticing how much calmer the mind is. How much more relaxed the body feels. And how you will have an amazing sleep tonight. Very deep and restful, relaxing sleep that you've been craving for a few days. So let's set up this intention so that it can manifest tonight. And we can bring our knees back to center, shifting our hips back in line with our spine. And then once more, we can do the windshield wiper motion very slowly. So let's extend our legs in front of us, going into Savasana. Fully letting go of any tension or control you're trying to exercise over your body and mind. So just relax here and be at ease with the moment. Feeling that beautiful flow of prana energy moving through your body. The energy that we release through opening up our connective tissues tonight through the Yin Yoga practice. If you are completely still, you can notice that flow of energy moving very well up and down and around your body. And I'm just going to be rocking my body back up to the seated position here. You guys can feel free to stay lying down for as long as you want. So hands at the heart, I'm going to wish you a good night and thanks for joining me today. Namaste. Bye guys.